Hi, Mike Lowe here, Trigger Control Training in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. We're here talking about the contact shot. The contact shot can be used in a lot of different situations, but primarily what we're going to focus on is if you walk up to your front door and you hear somebody inside screaming and you need to walk in. As you walk inside, you realize that your wife is down on the ground wrestling with an attacker, and you need to be able to get in close and push the muzzle of the gun up against your attacker and press the trigger. There's a couple of things that happen when you do this. One of the primary things that we have to overcome is our firearm coming out of battery as we make contact with something. I'll show you what that looks like with the Springfield XDM. As I walk up to my attacker and I push my firearm into my attacker, if I push in firmly, the gun comes out of battery. When that happens, I press the trigger, nothing happens. I get a dead trigger. So I have to overcome that when I push the gun or the muzzle of the gun up against an object. So I'll load up and I'll show you how we make a contact shot with the Springfield XDM that has a rear grip safety. So with the Springfield XDM, if I have to maintain a firm firing grip on the gun in order to overcome my rear grip safety, the only way to make a contact shot is to reach overhand on the top of the slide and push forward and sideways, give it a twisting motion at the same time. As I do that, it's going to stop the gun from cycling. If I push the muzzle of the gun tight up against my target, it comes out of battery. So my top hand's going to keep the firearm in battery as I press the trigger. So I'm going to have to immediately tap the magazine and rack the slide to get my gun back into a functioning position. I'll show you what it looks like. Talking about contact shots with the Glock 19. The Glock 19 contact shot is going to be a little bit different than the XDM because we do not have this rear grip safety. I'll show you what a contact shot looks like with the Glock. Contact shot with the Glock, thumb comes up behind the slide, press the trigger, and again, an immediate action drill is going to be necessary after I fire this shot. So as I come in close with the Glock, we have the same problem that we did with the XDM. If I press the slide into my target and I press the trigger, nothing happens even though the gun's fully loaded because it comes out of battery. So we're going to overcome that with the Glock pistol using our thumb behind the slide. I'm going to come in close to my target, press the muzzle against it, press the trigger, and immediately go into an immediate action drill.